So today on my commute, I wanted to first of all make a shorter video. I wanted to see if I can talk for about 5 minutes and then just cover what I wanted to talk about. And so I'll jump right into it. This topic is about fatherhood. This topic is about the experience of being a father and the ways in which fatherhood is defined in modern society, right? I'll speak to maybe my experience first, right, as I usually do. I'm a father of a toddler, of a child that's a baby girl that's almost 3 years old, and she's our first and only child, right? My wife and I, we live here in the U.S. by ourselves. We don't have family nearby. The closest family is hours away, at least 4 or 5 hours away. So we don't have family nearby. We don't have a support system nearby. So everything that we've had to do as parents, me as a father, has been kind of on my own, right? And one of the things that I've learned through my experience of being a father thus far is that there isn't really a gold standard. There isn't a definition of what is a good father, right? I've learned that not just through my experience, but also observation, my relationship with my father, people's relationship with their fathers, and society in general. When you're a father, you're either the perfect father, you're either the ideal father that is, financially able to sustain your family. You're able to be emotionally intelligent and supportive. You're able to take care of your own, your siblings and your parents, and you are healthy and in all of that, all those areas. There's such a extreme demand on what is considered to be a good father. And if you are weak or inadequate in any of those areas, you're considered a deadbeat dad, right? You're considered somebody is just not fit for fatherhood. And I think this is a problem. It's an unrealistic standard, and it's an unrealistic way of. It's a way in which a lot of fathers feel alienated from the community. They feel alienated from society because it's not something that you can ever accomplish. It's a lonely feeling. And we see this. We see how in society, how many times you'll see a father just completely disassociating from their families because that standard is so extreme. It is so difficult to obtain. So I've been thinking a lot about what it means to me and what fatherhood means to me. And from my perspective, I really see fatherhood as, instead of like those categorical things that you are able to check off the box and deliver as a father, as a husband, I've really been approaching it from the perspective of a few different virtues, a few different areas of my personality that I've been focusing on, and really focusing on just that, how they transpire and how they translate into action. I'm not focused on right now. I'm focusing on the virtues. Number one is patience, right? As a father, I've really been focusing on patience with the challenges of fatherhood, patience with the challenges of learning the different development, areas of your child, learning them, growing with them, being patient with your child, being patient with my wife through the difficulties. And I've been focusing on patience as a virtue, just period, right? Being more patient. And I've noticed that has been really a cornerstone of my development as a father. He's been critical to my development, not only as a father, but also as somebody who lives, in society, in my job. It's been pretty beneficial. The second one, and this is something that is very important, is prioritization, right? I've learned over the last 3 years, not just the last 3 years, just being married, there's nothing more important than family. There just isn't. Career progress, worldly progress, friends, not all of that pales in comparison to family, right? So I've been really focusing on spending time with family. I value my weekends. I value my evenings, going out and doing things, doing things with my wife and daughter, being with them in the moment. That's been really important for me, right? Investing time with family and building So building support structure within, that's the thing that's been really critical. And then the last thing is focusing on my health, right? I've noticed that when I focus on my health for the purposes of being able to perform nominally the duties of being a father has been really beneficial, right? So that's physical health, mental health, spiritual health, being connection, my closeness to Islam, closeness to Allah, closeness to my faith, right? Exercising, eating healthy, monitoring my cholesterol, investing time in this area has been really beneficial for me, because what it has done is that it has allowed for me to tackle the challenges with ease, right? Or maybe with an increased ease. It has allowed for me to be better equipped to perform the duties of being a father. It has made me more successful in that way. There are many other virtues, but these are just maybe the top 3 that I've been focusing on for the last few years. I continue to learn more, I continue to do more, but I'm curious to hear what people think. Drop your comments, tell me what you think about what it means to be a father for you. What has your experience been being a father, and what are some things that you focus on? Talk to you soon.